Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is React or Rant, where I basically try to react to shows we all love, but it all ends up being a rant. We all know that. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm back. Let's talk about No Gain, No Love. Oh my god. I think we can all agree that that was like a rom-com done very well. If you are somewhere sitting down thinking you don't like No Gain, No Love, I don't know. You have to like convince me. I don't think you can convince me, but you have to convince me. But I think one thing that one thing I want to point out about this rom-com K-drama history was you guys know where we're coming from. We came from like DS. Oh my god, F4. Oh, why can't I remember the title? DS F4. You guys know what I'm talking about. And we talked about, and we like watching them back now. We all complain about how like the relationship with the male leads usually is like so messy. It was so unnecessary. Sometimes it was cringe. Blah 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 blah. And I think K drama like writers and producers like took that criticism, I would say, and then they started like adding like there's like murder mystery, there's like a serious inheritance, like fights in the background, there's like something going on in the background, just to, like keep people engaged. And then they move towards K trauma by just putting something traumatic in the background and then making us lose the rom-com aspect. But I think a few dramas recently have been able to like just stick to rom-com. It did not have to be 16 episodes and they just did it well. We have this No Love No Game, Business Proposal, and I think King the Land. Those three just I think they just really did rom-com, but not too cringy, not too dramatic. And I think the fact that they were not 16 episodes just like helped also. And I think we can all agree that the second lead couple, the second main couple, whatever, was like it was so good. And I love the fact that it was not like a love triangle, and it was just like two couples, like two like I think well built couples actually, because their own also like love hate relationship, like how it grew and everything. And it's like made more sense with Spice Up Our Love because I thought it was going to be like a full maybe like 12 episode, 10 episode drama. I'm actually glad it's just 2 episodes and it was just like interesting enough. But first of all, I love how their relationship started with it. I think that was what drew a lot of people in because those like first few episodes were like so funny, were like so interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking about like oh yeah, like that convenience store scene. Those were like just perfect. And for me, from the beginning, when she was like looking forward to get married to, and why when he was like so bothered by it, I already figured out he must have known her. Like he definitely knows her somewhere, like or he definitely likes her from like maybe working in the convenience store. Cause like no random person like would just like bought into to somebody else's like business and be like, okay, I'll marry just because I don't want you to like marry like a random guy. So from beginning, I kind of knew that they definitely are like, I think it was quite obvious because, like I said, no random person like puts him out in somebody else's business like that. And I really love how their relationship grew. I think, again, it was like some relationships are allowed to be like not too dramatic. Of course, they had their dramatic moments. He went away after the marriage, he came back, and then him keeping secrets from her, and then she thinking he was married. Like they still he was getting married. They still had their own ups and downs, but like it's just I think it was just putting a more realistic essence. People don't fight for 15 years only to realize that it was a misunderstanding that would just like be done. Like I'm glad that we're like over that part of like this thing. And their third sister, obviously, I don't know, our relationship was like the messy one. Relationship was the messy one because being an open relationship, even though both of them seem to really love each other, I'm not going to lie, I don't understand them. I don't know like where they stand. I don't know where they're coming from. Okay, I get where they're coming from, but I don't get where they're going. I don't really get it. But I feel like I understand the fact that they still liked each other because at the end of the day, they ended up getting married because she was pregnant. And they did not try to find out who the father is. Honestly, I feel like their story alone deserve their own story because and I feel like their own story is going to be like more intricate because you're not going to tell me like at one point something is not going to happen. Who knows? Health issues and then they eventually find out. And but I think um producer Yoon, or what do you call him, say, I think he would generally be a good father, because I think he just really likes her, and then he was ready for it. He was like prepared for it. But like we could see how he like fought, how he like, I don't know, stepped back a little because of what his ex girlfriend like said to him. So what if something else happened? So what if? But I think I definitely spent like an hour or something after watching the whole series to just think about how dramatic their life is like about to be in the future. So there's that. And I'm talking about Kim Ji-wook, and his relationship is like promises, he promises. I don't know. I feel like, and then after he went back to Canada or something, like meet his mom and everything. I feel like he was supposed to be like mad at his mom. Because even though his grandmother said, promise me you will like live as if you don't exist, so that you don't ruin a new family. It was should I say a job, or like it's a responsibility or something to like look for him, and like even if it's just like keeping, okay, well, she did keep in contact with him. He was one that doesn't want to meet her. Okay, I think I forgot the fact that she kept in contact with him, and he was one that didn't want to meet her because of what the grandmother said. And and was that the one that missed it, or they never told us that the grandmother died? Like they never showed it. They just like mentioned it at one point that the grandmother was dead. And then the promise was like with Soneon's mother also about not telling. No, but with his personality, with his character's personality, it makes sense because he's just like a really calm person. He was just a really calm person, which brings me to the idea of some people saying he cannot act. I don't know if I've ever come across people saying he cannot act, but like I saw someone say, "Oh, I'm really enjoying no gain, no love," but he can't act. His expression was just the same, and I was like, "What?" I've never thought the fact that he couldn't act before. Yes, I think he did have like a lot of like similar expressions, but I think it was just his character being calm, like really calm, regardless of the situation. I think it was his character was like a really rational person who like you become think about it and solve the situation as they showed us, because I just finished watching his drama, The Forbidden Marriage, and oh my god, let me not go into details because I love that drama. That drama, it was so funny. Like I was crying, I was laughing, I was giggling, and I love that drama so much. Like, and I definitely enjoy watching Shooting Stars, since we are going to like just like try to forget all their Africa reference and whatever in that drama, because that almost ruined it for me. But and other than that, I've never thought he was a bad actor. So I don't know. I don't know what people are saying. Maybe he's not one of the best, but I think he's like definitely not a bad actor. And we cannot talk about No Game No Love without talking about Aouje. That guy is crazy. That guy is crazy. Like he's a crazy person, because I can't even think about the beginning, but the part about him being like he's going to like still date Sonny regardless of whether he gets a divorce or not. And then she was like, "Are you crazy?" Bringing out the umbrella. Like, they have to make that thing longer. Like, let's give him like a really good beating. And the funny thing, like the guy is like a real big asshole, because like a lot, like it took her idea, and even after she got fired, they like took her job and like got like recognition for like her work and everything. So he like he's a really big asshole, and he cheated on her and everything. But like the comedic aspect of like his character just covers that up a bit, because him like trying to hide the fact that he dated Sonia from his wife, and like that guy is just so funny. One this should I say the demerits from No Get No Love for me is I think a lot of like they left like a lot of loose ends. Because I don't know, did I miss it? Or like Anuji and his wife, they like had a fight, something about divorce. Like I think there's like a problem of like it feels like she's like controlling him. She's just trying to like use him as a tool to like I don't know get somewhere, but like they did not like explore it, they did not like explain it to, thoroughly for us. Which like, I feel like if it was a 16 episode, maybe they would have gone deeper. And then they never told us if they got a divorce or not. Like that part was just like big question mark. Like he found out about her fake marriage and he did not do anything about it. And Uj, he did not do anything about it. Like no, I don't trust him. Nobody should trust that guy. Like he would just like let it go. So I just feel like they left like a big question mark in that part, like just leaving it alone. And we cannot talk about their office without talking about But Q and Arjun, I think both of them, I don't know. They were like a really funny like duo, and Arjun being so freaking disrespectful to his boss. And I think it just because the guy is like lonely, he has no friends, he has no option but to like just suck it up and let Arjun like be as disrespectful as he can be to him. Um, honestly, that it's the bad comment and everything that was left. I don't know. I think we cannot agree that she forgave Arjun like way too quick. But I saw someone say maybe because she realized that like when it's coming from Arjun, it wasn't coming from like a bad place. Like he was actually just writing it because his boss made him, and he probably just thought of like the worst thing they could think of and just wrote it. Because when the episode ended, I thought they were going to make like a big deal out of it. So maybe I'm actually like glad they didn't make a big deal out of it because again, we're talking about like adding unnecessary drama that just makes like a series like sometimes go bad. And then I think they escaped that, so that was nice. And talking about Spice Up Our Love, oh my god, I really like that movie. It was like a like short, healing, everything. And Bokyu, like he happens to be the one that sang like the main OST, and it sounds so good. Like what the heck? It sounds so good. And one thing I wanted to point out was Arjun from No Game No Love. No, because Bokyu's name is also Arjun in Spice of Our Love, right? Like Arjun, he actually looks so good playing like the CEO, like the first few minutes of the episode one of Spice of Our Love, where he was playing the CEO with like his like stoic look and his like mean whatever. He looks so good. Like he looked so good. I cannot wait to see him like in a better role, in a bigger role. So I think you can all get I actually really enjoy No Game No Love. Except for I think they left a little bit of loose ends. And other than that, honestly, I think they did like a good job because it wasn't dragging, it wasn't cliche. It was actually, engaging to an extent. It wasn't that bad. I think the first few episodes were like more interesting, obviously because of their like banter and everything. But overall, I'm going to give it a. I'm adding Spice Up Our Love and like just like considering it as like an extension of No Gain No Love, right? So because of that, I'm going to give it like 8 out of 10. I was going to give it a 7.5, but like adding Spice Up Our Love, like should I say adds like a few more points. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 because it could be more exciting. But really love like they have like so much chemistry. All the couples have so much chemistry, and then I'm just like glad that it's like they didn't turn it to like a K trauma and it wasn't like too dramatic. I think for me that's just like a huge point. Not putting too much drama but still making the series like very engaging. Because I think some people that complain a lot about like a drama being being too boring, not engaging. I think they just really prefer like maybe more action, maybe more thriller. So when it's like rom-com and it's just rom-com, they seem to find it lacking. So I think people should consider that when they like blame a drama for being like boring.
So guys, let me know how you rate this drama because I know that people are split on this because just a TikTok not long ago talking about how they hated it. So there's that. And see you next time. Bye.